He is the man your girlfriend wants you about. The man your pastor prays against, and the man your younger brother is secretly listening to at 2 a.m. Some want to sue him, others want to be him, but before you step aside, you have to ask yourself, how does a man born in 1976, a son of a prophetess and a former church chairman, become the most hated and yet most followed villain in Kenya? This isn't just about a YouTube channel, this is about the psychological walls of a man named Andrew Kibe himself. To understand Kibe of today, you have to get back to his origin. Kibe is born in 1st July 1976, grew up right here in Nairobi, and he is Kikuyu by tribe. Now, on the surface, that sounds ordinary, but here it starts getting interesting. His mother was a prophetess. He grew up deeply rooted in church, and not just a pea warmer. His man was inside the structure, partnered with Pastor Wesonga and helped him open a church in Langata. He was the chairman. He was baptized. He believed. So, how does a church chairman become the most controversial, unfiltered voice in East Africa? Something happened, but we'll get to that. First, there's a detail about Kibe that most people skip over, and I think it tells you everything about who he really is. When his sister passed away in 2012, they were not on good terms. He admitted it on air himself. No grief, no tears, just numbness. Think about that for a second. That kind of emotional world doesn't just appear. It is built brick by brick over many years, and it tells you this man was already wired differently long before. Kibe went on a work trip to India, and the man who came back was not the same as the one who left. He described it himself as an awakening, a moment where everything he had been performing, the religion, the filtering, the pretending, all of it cracked open. In 2016, Kibe picked up his phone and started recording himself. No studio, no production team, just raw opinions about life, relationships, and society. Unfiltered and apologetic. And surprisingly, people loved it. The video spread quickly on Facebook like wildfire. Suddenly, Andrew Kibe was becoming a recognizable voice online. But before all the social media fame, Kibe had actually tried something different. Politics. Yes. Run for the Langata parliamentary seat, lost to Josh Olum. The ambition was clear, the land not so much. So, if you ask him today, that dream has never fully died. But none of that is what changed him. What changed him happened on a plane trip. By 2018, his online presence had grown big enough to attract mainstream media, and a radio came calling. Kibe joined the Energy Breakfast Club alongside Kamene Goro, and the two, they were electric, unfiltered, provocative, hilarious. People turned every morning just to hear what the controversial thing they would say next. At one point, when Kibe wanted to leave Energy, the station owner even went to court to block him from joining a rival station.
What?
That's how valuable he had become. But Kibe fought the case, and by September 2019, he had moved to Case 100, once again hosting the morning show with Kamene Goro. But Kibe has never been someone who stays in one place for too long. In June 2021, he left Case 100 dramatically after salary disagreements. He promised something bold. He said he would build his own platform, tried launching his own radio station, but it didn't survive. For many people, that might have been the end, but for Andrew Kibe, it was just another pivot, because this is where he truly found his home, YouTube. From Texas in the United States, Kibe began creating long-form videos sharing his views about relationship, masculinity, and modern society. His channel quickly grew to over 400k Kife loyalists. He even created a viral slang and whips.
Come here, all my generation.
Terms he used to describe men he believed were weak or being manipulated. Of course, not everyone appreciated his style. Many critics reported his channel, and in 2023, YouTube finally took it down. For many creators, losing a channel that big will be devastating. But Kibe did something unexpected. Instead of begging YouTube to restore it, he built his own platform, Africa. A place where, according to him, no gatekeepers could silence his voice. Whether that move was genius or pure stubbornness, well, depends on who you ask. What cannot be denied though is that Andrew Kibe has influenced thousands of young men. Some people say he gives brutally honest advice, others say he promotes toxic ideas. But many of his followers trust him because in several cases he has predicted relationship breakups that later happened. According to Kibe, those men were simps who eventually see dust. And when some of these predictions come true, his supporters felt he had been proven right. Today, Andrew Kibe continues to create content. He now runs another YouTube channel called Kibe Live, appears on podcasts, and has even written a book called The 28 Commandments. His opinion just remains as controversial as ever. And whether people agree with him or not, one thing is certain. Andrew Kibe has managed to do something very few people achieve. He has forced the internet to keep talking about him. So, now the question is yours. Do you think Andrew Kibe is speaking uncomfortable truths or just creating controversy for attention? Let me know in the comments.